Welcome to Pearl City in Manila, Philippines.
Hi, I'm Paul, this is Riley, this is Hillary, and this is Landon.
Pearl City has a flawless water generation system.
The Pasig and San Juan rivers were declared biologically dead more than a century ago due to homeless squatters and industrial dumpers.
Everyone threw their garbage into the rivers, and it was so choked with garbage and floating debris, you could practically walk on the garbage.
Something had to be done to clean up these rivers and stop the pollution. Manila had to enact many laws and build new infrastructure before the rivers could get cleaned up.
The first law we enacted was to put a stop to all petroleum-based packaging to prevent further river pollution. Instead, we offer eco-friendly biodegradable options like mycelium, bamboo, and marinatex.
Mycelium is a type of mushroom that can be grown into any shape desired. When it dries, it looks just like styrofoam and is excellent packaging material, but it completely breaks down into compost.
Bamboo can also be used as eco-friendly packaging. Bamboo is one of our main industries here in Pearl City, and it can easily be converted into paper-type packaging or used as wood shipping crates.
Our last and most popular packaging alternative is marinatex, which is a bioplastic made from fish skin and scales. It is clear and looks and feels exactly like clear plastic. It is used to package most food-based products and can be discarded into the river without causing any pollution. The marinatex will break down and even be consumed by the aquatic animals.
Next, we had to implement new infrastructure by building a citywide garbage system with a network of pneumatic garbage tubes that connect to every home, apartment, business, industry, and public facility.
These pneumatic garbage tubes carry all the waste to the Manila Materials Recovery Facility. All the waste is sorted in type, either recycled, composted, or incinerated. Once this infrastructure was in place, the dumping into the rivers was nearly stopped.
The other problem Manila had was homeless families and squatters that lived on the river's edge who threw all their trash into the river. These families and squatters had to be relocated into temporary housing where they could be provided job training and education. Then they would be given permanent jobs and housing.
Once these problems were solved, our rivers gradually became clean and were revitalized into the beautiful and healthy rivers they are today. Now the rivers supply Pearl City as well as Manila with all our drinking water. The water is piped under the bay to Pearl City through carbon nanotube fiber piping to our water treatment facility.
Our water treatment facility is called Pure Clean Water. First, we use bioremediation. We add tardigrades, which are genetically modified to be female microorganisms that reproduce asexually and eat pathogens, heavy metals, and petroleum-based products.
That's right. We use other bacteria, heavy metals, pesticides, as well as petroleum-based products.
Next comes coagulation and flocculation, followed by sedimentation. The sludge is removed during this process. The tardigrades get removed with the sludge, which is dried and converted to agricultural fertilizer. Tardigrades will survive this process and eventually make their way back into the river's third runoff.
Third comes filtration with activated carbon and sand filters. This process filters out any leftover solids.
Then comes disinfection. We use UV radiation to kill any bacteria or pathogens left in the water. At this point, the water is tested by our water resource engineers for safety. It is then stored in our underground storage tanks until distribution.
The water is sent to all buildings in the city. The water is pumped through carbon nanotubes that are earthquake protected and proof due to the tube's flexibility.
In the event of treated water being contaminated during transport through the carbon piping, all of our buildings are equipped with mini UV radiation water stations.
Pearl City has a highly advanced energy grid that relies on hydrogen microgrids in every home and building.
Our hydrogen is extracted out of the methane hydrates found deep in the Benham Rice Trench. Methane hydrates are composed of hydrogen and carbon. The methane hydrates are mined and brought to the energy facility.
The methane gas is separated out into pure hydrogen and pure carbon. The hydrogen is used in the microgrids in each building, and the carbon gets used for building and even water treatment.
The hydrogen microgrid's only byproduct is pure clean water. These microgrids can produce enough water to sustain every person in the building as a backup water supply in the event the main water supply has a problem or is shut down.
Manila and Pearl City also have two other sources of emergency water. The annual precipitation is 2 meters, so every building has rain gutters and rain barrels for storage.
All of Pearl City's roadways are permeable, so the rain soaks through and is channeled into our underground cisterns that hold more water.
All of our water resources are sent to the water treatment facility to ensure water quality and safety before human consumption.
So there you have it. Pearl City has an amazing water system with plenty of alternate water sources in case of emergency.
Cheers to pure clean water!